Hi everyone! Thank you for coming back to my channel. I'm going to be doing the new moon readings for you. And it's going to be interesting this time because we're also going to be having the full solar eclipse at the same time. So that is going to make for some interesting energy coming in. I'm not an astrologer, so I don't know exactly what is coming through, what energies are coming through. But if you would like to, definitely I suggest checking that out, what maybe that has to do with your sign, and what energies you can expect to come in for you. But I will give the reading like I usually do to help you kind of navigate the energies for your sign. Okay. I do want to get a couple announcements out of the way before I start. I am currently in talks with a local establishment about doing a class for twin flames, and so also can be a general self-empowerment class. It's actually called Twin Flames 101 Self-Empowerment. So it could be just a general self-empowerment class. So anybody that is in the northeastern Pennsylvania area that would like more information on those classes, or that class, sorry, until we see how that goes, I might do some more. But if anybody in the northeast Pennsylvania area is interested in that class for now, I will be updating on my Facebook page, which is in the description box below. The event will be listed there. I will also post eventually on Instagram and Twitter, but it'll be through Facebook because that's where the event page would be. So once I had that all kind of fleshed out and we have all of the information, that will become available to you. And hopefully, if this becomes a success, we could do possibly an online course. If you would be interested in that, definitely let me know in the comments to see how many people would be really interested in doing that course with me. So I'm really excited about doing this. It's something I've worked really hard on. So I'm also opening up one card readings for $10. I feel that it gives you a little something extra. It's hard for some people to have full readings. They can be a little pricey. I mean, some people do need more information than others, but if you just have a simple thing of, will this happen, it's a lot easier. You have one card, you can get a lot of information from one card. So the one card readings are now $10, and I will be putting all that information, all that crap will just be well, it's not crap, but all of that stuff will be in the description box, so you can find that for yourself. So I think that's it. Anything else I'll just leave in the description box. How does that sound? All right. So we're just gonna get right into your readings then. Hello, Taurus. Thank you for coming back to my channel for your new moon reading. I'm just gonna get right into it. I'm doing a mini Celtic cross spread for this this time around, and I'm using the Angel Tarot. And the birds are chirping outside. All right. So we're just going to get right into it and see what messages they have for you for the new moon. And solar eclipse. I felt compelled to say that. Solar eclipse and the new moon for our Taurus friends. Lots of that flipping around. Here we go. Ooh, we're getting there. Jeez. Throwing everything out. Ugh. Throwing it all out. Energies just wants to throw all the cards out of the deck today. The only time I didn't do that was with Sagittarius. I wonder what that means. Oh, this last one doesn't want to come out. Ah, there we go. We got it. All right. Ooh, interesting. All right, so first card is what is going on? What situation is the new moon focused on for you, Taurus? If I can get the card out. All right, it's the Wheel. Okay. Time of positive change. A situation suddenly moves forward. Fortune is on your side. I don't know why I was compelled to read that, because I don't always read them. But okay, so the situation is a positive changes and moving forward. That must be why I read that. All the other readings I was doing, I didn't once read that. But there is a reason. Time for positive change and moving forward. Cycles. Going around. Okay, that's what's going on right now. I'm feeling that something is coming full circle. Something that you've been waiting for or working towards is coming full circle. Okay. Interesting. And the challenge or opportunity is Eight of Water, moving forward. And this goes right with that. This is saying suddenly moving forward. And moving forward and change, positive change, moving forward. And this is about moving on as well. Moving away from things that no longer serve you. So yeah, that's interesting. They kind of go hand in hand. And like I said, I don't always consider that what they would, they typically call that the block, what's blocking you. But I don't think it's, I like to think of it as a challenge or an opportunity, because that's usually what it is. What your obstacles are opportunities as well. So moving forward is the theme of this reading so far, though. So the next card is what is really going on. Okay, so it has King of Air. See that? And I'm feeling compelled to read this one too. Speak your mind with confidence. Seek out professional advice. Balance mental and emotional considerations. Speaking your mind with confidence. Truth. Being honest. Open and honest. I feel like you haven't been. You've maybe been biting your tongue. Whatever the situation is, you might have been biting your tongue. Now it's time to be honest. And say, this is me. This is who I am. This is what I believe. I'm not sitting in the background. I'm hearing background. Don't kind of fade into the background. Okay. So the next one is what is passing, or what has passed, and that is the High Priestess. She is to deal with intuition and manifestation. Intuition and manifestation, asking for what you want. That's what I'm feeling. I feel like there's more to this. Gaining knowledge, I think. Why is that in your past? Okay, because you are finally listening to your intuition. You are finally getting to that point where it's like, okay, I just ask for it. I need to just ask for it and work towards it, and I can receive it. Now you're starting to realize your power in this situation. You're starting to realize your what your truth is. And really embracing it. That's what, okay, so that's what was in the past. You have kind of jumped that hurdle. You have kind of learned that lesson. Like, okay, I need to believe in myself. I need to stand in my power. Okay. So what is going on right now? Is release. The end of a phase or situation. Spiritual transformation, time to move on. This is actually to the death card. This is actually the death card in the traditional deck, which is change. So right now, things are really changing, and you can feel it. You can feel that they're changing. Especially now that you're finally starting to pay attention to your intuition and seeing what you're capable of. Now that you are able to see that and feel that, you know that change is here and something's happening. And the wheels are being set in motion, just like you have the Wheel of Fortune. Everything's being set into motion. Okay? Feeling very spiritual, very self. Very oriented in self and spirituality and your purpose, your mission. And I feel like that I've been feeling like that for a lot of the readings as well. Okay, so the near future or the outcome is justice. Number 8, justice. You're finally going to be getting what you deserve. Fair and balanced. Yes, fair and balanced. You're going to be getting what you deserve. So let me see. What I'm feeling and see if I can get any extra messages now that I have all the cards turned over. Okay, so with the Wheel of Fortune, I'm feeling, I'm looking at this and I'm seeing this is the wheel of the astrology, like the natal chart. And the 4 elements, and I'm seeing almost like you have control over the 4 elements. Like you're balanced. Like you're in kind of like you're in cahoots with all 4 elements, like the airbender. Like you can not manipulate them, but you work well with them. And it's like, you have power. And you are moving forward and you are moving on. You're moving towards something that suits you, something that fits, something you deserve. And you're gonna start standing in your power and being honest with yourself, and you're finally understanding what you're capable of. Finally understanding what you're capable of and how to move forward. And you're kind of trying to, right now, at the present moment, you're trying to kind of surf the waves of change, if you will. Because things are changing. Especially because of the new moon and everything. I'm feeling like there's going to be a big, like, clean slate or fresh start with the new moon. Especially with the solar eclipse. It's just kind of pulling all the negative, the unnecessary stuff out of the way. And it's leading us into a change, like a transformation even, of energy. And you are going to get exactly what you deserve. Everything's going to be fair and balanced and beliefs. You standing in your power, standing in your truth, and getting exactly what you deserve, because we deserve so much and we don't realize it. As God's creatures we are, we deserve love, health, and happiness. And we don't always realize that. We think we have to work really hard to get those things. And it's like, no, you just have to give them to yourself. So fair and balanced, everything's going to balance itself out. And it's funny that I said you don't have to work hard. But you are working hard towards a goal, towards something. This is the bottom of the deck that I have here. You are working hard towards a goal, towards some sort of goal. You have a bunch of 8s here as well, which is about harmony. everything's balanced. Like if you think of it in the like an infinity symbol, everything's balanced. Everything's nicely balanced, just like justice, just like that card. It's perfect for to be an 8. Okay, and your extra message. I think this music's just making me more subdued than normal. Before, I was all ah. I think this music's kind of shifting my mood a bit. Interesting. Uh-oh. Cats hissing at each other. That's never good. It's never a good sign. Okay, what does Taurus need to know for the new moon? Interesting. It says writers group. Create or join a writers group to gain inspiration, friendship, and support. It might not necessarily be an actual writers group. I'm having trouble with the focus here, I think. Interesting. That happened a couple times already. But it might not necessarily be a writers group per se, but some sort of support group, some sort of creative support, whether it's, it could be writing, it could be just a spiritual group, you know, people that meet up. I am actually thinking of Reiki share as well, where perhaps people who do Reiki will get together and they will work on each other. They'll do energy work on each other. But something like that, some sort of support group, even a book club, but something where you can be yourself. Somewhere you can be yourself and be creative and be around like-minded people. So you can have that support and that, you know, kind of, I'm feeling they build off of like ideas, like inspiration. Yeah. Get like inspiration so you can move forward with confidence. All right. That's awesome. Okay. So, this looks very good. Lots of 8s, harmony. Things are balanced. You're working towards that spiritual goal, that mission. It's fantastic. Keep up the good work. As I hope the new moon treats you well. If you want to tell me how this affects you, how this resonates with you, and you know, in your situation, you can let me know in the comments. I'd love to see that. If you like the video, if you want to like it, if you want to share it and subscribe, and so you can get alerts whenever new videos pop up, that would be really awesome too. So I hope you have a great weekend, and I hope that you have a great week with the new moon, and hopefully you get to catch the solar eclipse. That would be really cool to see. So until the next reading, keep the faith. Here we go. Really? I gotta put that on mute, I think. I'm gonna mute you, you little jerk. Look what you did, you little jerk.